Oh my god, I'm so fucking good. Uh, oh my god, my man is in shambles right now. PP? Oh my god! Oh my god, we murdered this man. We absolutely murdered this man. Oh my god. Today, I want to briefly talk about games, and more specifically, that moment in a game where everything comes together, where you have a deep understanding of what's going on in the moment. The inputs for the game go beyond simply pressing buttons and instead become extensions of your mind and body. Then, in this heightened state of flow, you're able to envision what you want to happen, and then everything falls into place and it just works. This is a form of video game actualization, and for years I haven't really had a posh way of describing that. I used to just call it that moment where you get it. This is something that I really seek out in video games. It's not about the explicit winning or losing from the challenges within the game, but it's about the moment where things click. The moment where I understand what I need to do and I can do it. That's like the real puzzle-solving satisfaction that comes from, getting good at video games. So this goes back to the clip that I showed at the start. That was me about a year ago preparing for Street Fighter 6's release by playing Street Fighter 5. For the last few years I've dabbled in fighting games, with Guilty Gear Strive really getting me invested, and I was pretty hyped for Street Fighter 6. So I was playing Street Fighter 5, learning the grounded base, honest footsies of Street Fighter. I'm not sure how many hours in I was at this point, but it really represented the moment where I started to get to grips with the basics in a really meaningful way. I was really feeling myself in the clip, and I really wanted to break down this moment because it's one of my favourite clips, and it represents that moment that I was talking about, where everything comes together. Oh, and if you don't know fighting games, don't worry. It won't be anything too technical. I'm just hoping that explaining this moment will show why I was so hyped in the clip. Okay, let's jump in. So this is the first moment that's important to the clip. My opponent jumps forward from pretty much full screen. The jump in whiffs because he's too far away when he started the jump. But then he goes for this cheeky crouch medium kick, which hits low. The Ryu had been doing a lot of things like this. He's committing to big movement options and then throwing out a button. So like the Cobra that this Ryu player was, he sets up again, walking back and then dashing forwards in. I knew he'd press a button and that it would be out of range, and so I committed to my whiff punish button. It landed and I hit the big combo that I've been ready for, and I'm already popping off at this point. Now we have this moment where I'm waiting to see what he tries. I've got him in the corner, and I want to see what he's going to do. After a few seconds, I see that he's holding his ground. I know that he's going to throw a fireball. I can feel it. Sometimes you just get that rhythm for the player, and you know that they're about to do something. Get the jump in, and I get a good amount of damage, and now I have a serious life lead. I have the positional advantage, and pretty much any decision here is a good one, but in the heat of the moment, I knew what was about to happen, and I was absolutely ready for it. So for the people without a lot of fighting game experience, this move here is what's known as a DP. It refers to a Dragon Punch. It's an invincible reversal move. So if I try and hit the Ryu as he's standing up, his big uppercut punch will come out and it will actually beat my move. I would get hit and he wouldn't. But if I stand and block the move, which is what I did, I have ample time to get a big hit on him. So it's a high risk move, and I knew it was coming. Pretty much any combo here would have killed, but I still went for the proper punish. It's like a standing heavy punch into V skill, which is a big launcher. There was actually a ton more I could have done to the combo if the Ryu had the life, but he died there. So this clip feels amazing to me because I successfully made 3 big reads on my opponent in a row. And everything I did felt proper. It was like how the game should be played. I made the read, I had the right idea of how to deal with everything, and I got rewarded by having this hugely satisfying victory. I don't think these kind of moments need to be big wins, but this one really helps show the point, and that's why I chose it for this video. This concept is part of a bigger idea about gaming that I'd like to talk more about another time, and that is the idea of playing with intentionality. But this was just a fun little example I thought about and I wanted to share. So to anyone who's made it to the end, thanks for watching. And tell me about the moments where you've had like this. I love to hear stories like that. So leave a comment and let me know. Thank you very much.